Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves as a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
and finding our inner Barack and Michelle.
Or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Or in this episode, we're going to go with Florence Ballard, former member, founding member of the Supremes, and Thomas Chapman. Ballard was a founding member of the popular Motown vocal female group of the Supremes. Ballard sang on 16 top 40 singles within the group, including 10 number one hits, ballads, and posthumously inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as of 1988. Ballard began dating Thomas Chapman, a Motown Records associate, in 1967. They married in a private ceremony in Hawaii. Come on, sis! On February 29th. 1968, and they have 3 daughters, Michelle, Nicole, and Lisa. Can we just talk about that Motown love?
Mm-hmm. That Motown love was something.
First of all, we don't be talking about Florence a lot. We be talking about the other lady a lot with Diana, because they always be talking about that beef, right? They always love a story with us. Mm-hmm. But them Supremes held it down, right? They was the prototype for all these girl groups that came after them. Put respect on their name. I ain't gonna talk about the messiness and how they tried to make Sparkle after them. It didn't work. But can we talk about this Motown love? How many babies you think were formed from that, from all of them being together?
Tons. Thousands.
I even think about to the Black Renaissance, right? In Harlem, when all the niggerati was together. Yeah, I ain't making this word up. Niggerati is a real word. Y'all look at what niggerati means. But when all Black excellence and all the intellects, right? I was calling the Black intellects were together and just brushing shoulders with each other, and not only brushing shoulders but bumping beds too, honey, right? Yeah. What does that? I don't know. That just seemed a little lit, right? And I can only imagine how lit they were at Motown, because sometimes we only get the tea about the, I don't know, not the reckless relationships, but the intense, passionate. Is that a better way to say it?
Yeah, you hear about everything else,
Tammy Terrell and David Ruffin, whooping on ass. It's just so no love stories, or it's always a tea with Diana Ross and Barry Gord. It's always kind of the tea part of it. But I was it got to be folks who really had Black love in that. Of course, it's been rough, but I don't know. I'm fascinated by those types of love stories, right?
Yeah, but
there's something romantic about it.
Back in that day, yeah, they was whipping up on people. They was on drugs. They was on everything.
Come on. I forgot who I was talking to. I was talking with Latifah, and you know what? Okay, who was you? We're not doing this, because this is what everybody wants us to do. Because y'all know what I was about to talk about. Did y'all see Will and Jada on that red table? Did you see it, Nero?
No, I didn't get a chance to see it.
What I'm going to need you to do, and we're going to do Will and Jada as our Wednesdays person. Okay. They were talking about how the different cycles and how they grew of their relationship, and then how moments where they knew they had to kind of, I don't know. I think every relationships have moments where it's all right, you either need to get your shit together, I need to get my shit together, or we can't be together. Mm-hmm. And they were talking about those, because I think that happens a lot in relationships. So we'll have this as a conversation on Wednesday. But what happened was Jada, I think Will was out with families and friends. Think barbecue, cookout, baby on his lap, jumping, golden type of day playing in the background with Frankie Beverly and Maze. Mm-hmm. Jada come out like a hurricane, nigga, do this, blah, blah, beep, 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 bop, bop, bop. And really disrespected him, right? Mm-hmm. Was out of pocket. And Will said all he remembered was balling up his fists, rolling up a piece of paper, and smacking her across the face.
What?
It did. It went quiet in the room, and then he was like, "Jada, can I talk to you in private?" My nigga. When he told this story, I said Will and Jada is the realest and the trillest, because I don't know if I could have got on national. Well, I guess it ain't national television, national internet.
That's worldwide, baby.
I couldn't get on the what I call it, the national internet. I couldn't get on the international internet. It told them, what scene it put me to? The scene and what's love got to do with it? Mm-hmm. Well, Ike and Tina, and they recording.
Oh yeah.
And then she's like, "Come on, Ike," and he choked her by her throat. And then he said, "Why everybody leaving?"
Yeah.
Nigga, I can't be here. If you go choke your wife, you go choke me next. But I think we should unpack that a little bit later. I don't even know how I got there. Oh, I was talking about how passionate and sometimes toxic celebrity love can be, right? But I think Will and Jada is the perfect example of coming out the other end of it. And of course, just for folks to know, he's never put his hand on her. Well, he ain't do it. He ain't put his hand on her, honey. Right. It was a piece of paper.
It was a piece
like
of
a
paper.
dog. That's more disrespectful. But again, they both said like they've never touched each other again, like they moved on from it, blah blah blah. But they were just being so transparent in their love that I was just like, they the goats. Because I don't know if Niram ever hit me with a piece of paper, I think I would lie like a dog about it. They were like, Niam, did Niram ever hit you paper? No. And they was there for it. They were like, I seen it. I'm like, he ain't never hit me. I ain't that far on my journey. But who is you?
I'm Niram.
And I'm Nyambi.
And this is episode 191.
Hey, happy Monday, y'all. How was your weekend?
Be sure to leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher. And follow us on all forms of social media at Black Love Matters. That's Black with no K. What you got going on?
Hey, y'all. I missed y'all from Friday. We had all intentions of recording, didn't we?
Yeah.
But what happened? I don't even know what happened. What happened?
You got from late work. You got
in from
work. You got in from work late.
Yeah.
You still had to pack because you was traveling the next day. You was traveling on Thursday, and it was something else. Whatever this was, y'all, it was non-Nyambi like. Usually when I'm packing and I'm going somewhere, I'm packing. If I'm not packed 3 days in advance, if I wait to that day to pack, I literally take 15 minutes to pack because I like to have a capsule wardrobe. So no matter what I throw in there, everything should match. And I wasn't ready. I don't know how you do that.
Who?
Do a capsule wardrobe.
Yes. Are you asking me or the people?
Both.
You just kind of get stuff in the same color family, right? And you have a lot of stuff like what the materials and stuff that can be interchanged, right? So it's a lot of the stuff that you can wear like casual, dress up. Like I love capsule wardrobe. It's so easy. Like it makes stuff work. But as a capsule wardrobe person, you have to be comfortable wearing things over and over again. But you just remix it. Right. So if you have a button-up denim shirt, you could just wear a button-up denim shirt with a pair of black leggings, or you can wear it denim on denim, or you can put a leopard sweater over the denim shirt, then put some leggings on. Like, that's another outfit there, right? Or you put a jacket. Like, you have to be okay with that because some people don't like doing that. Like some people, especially niggas from Detroit, like to be coordinated.
Yes, we do.
And have individual outfits, but you have to be comfortable with a lot of matching things and scarves and accessories and jackets and tucking stuff. Like that's all capsule wardrobe is. Because I don't have a ton of clothes. I kind of remix the same 15 pieces of clothing items and go about my business. But I prefer that.
Yeah, you do. Well, you like to wear all black.
Yeah, and especially and then you pick a color family. It doesn't matter how you intertwine it. Usually my color family is like black, white, grays, really maroons, olives. Like
that's why you like fall, because those colors are not summer colors.
They're surely not, and I still wear them in the summer. Grays, like that type of stuff, and that way it all matches with each other. And then you get your accessories is your pop, right? So your shoes can be really fly, or your purse or your hair or something like that. But it's my check-in.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all, I done traveled to DC, and DC was lit. Did y'all see on the Instagrams? I went to see Obama. I seen the Obamas. When I tell you that portrait gallery, at first, okay, this is an unpopular opinion. Sometimes Nyambi have it. When I first seen him in the bushes, I wasn't sure if I was the biggest fan of the bushes. Like, of course, it's Obama. It's a black artist. I stand, right? But in front of the others, of course, I stand. But y'all know we in our communities. This is something like when you at the kitchen table and everyone's like sitting down, you be like, did y'all really like him in the bushes though? Like, do you think that'd be a translate over generations? Because that's what I think of this for, right? Like, I think Michelle's will be able to translate over generations. Like, I think hers will be gorgeous no matter what year, what lens or context you look through. Does that make sense? But I think Obama says very millennial. Like, it screams 2000 now. Which
2000
is
now?
Fine.
You mean 2010?
No, I knew exactly what I said.
Oh.
It screams 2000s now. But I don't know. I'm not. Y'all tell us who are, gifted in the arts or versed in the arts. Is that the purpose of the presidential picture? Right? Is it supposed to represent the era in which they were president? Like, if this so they did it. I don't know if it's supposed to be that deep or if it's just about the artist's interpretation.
Oh, well, how does the rest of the pictures look in comparison?
I mean, they're just white men.
Oh.
I don't.
And you don't see no white man in no bushes?
JFK's is a little bit different. Like his is like more like watercolors. Like his like almost what's it called? Where you got it's like up for interpretation. Mm-hmm. It's just like colors.
A Rorschach test?
Shut up. I'm losing my words. I'm not the best artsy person. But it's like a lot of, you know how the other ones are literally portraits of people, like pictures of them, portraits, oil paintings, whatever it is. See. But JFK's is like more of like a watercolored.
JFK.
And it's like long, like it's definitely more. I don't know the word. I don't know what word I'm trying to use. Do you see it?
I'm Googling it now.
But maybe that's what I said.
Okay, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like what is that called?
That is watercolor.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, it's gorgeous, right? It's beautiful, but so I'm not sure if that's what the presidential portrait. Y'all help me out. Is it supposed to be representative of like the feel of that decade, or is it just up to the artist's interpretation? Because I don't even think Obama have input on it. No. Like I don't think he'd be like, "Oh my nigga, get my right side because that's the best." Like I think he literally just comes sit down for it, and it's up to the artist. Right, Neil?
Yeah, it's an abstract portrait.
Yes, abstract is the word.
Of JFK.
Why is that so hard for me to understand?
Because you're not an abstract person.
But it's nice though, isn't it? Because it's even long. Like it's not even a normal width and height.
This is like Instagram stories width.
Okay, because that's what actually caught me off guard. Because I looked at his again. Because I was going through, because all in there, and his was the only one who caught my attention. The rest of them was like,
just.
I ran by George Washington, honey, and George Bush's. I ran by Reagan's. I ran by him like I was in a haunted house. That's what it felt like. With all them white men. I said, Jesus, let me get through here.
You said like a haunted house.
You know how the little portraits be moving? I said, well, let me just get to Obama. Thank you, Jesus. And it was gorgeous, but I don't know. Did you like the flowers? Him in the bushes?
Yeah, I thought it was fly.
You like it?
Yeah.
I mean, it is fly, but I don't know. I don't even know the words I'm trying to use. I've been lost for words lately. It's not that I don't like it. It's just, well, is it timeless? Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Is it timeless? But on the flip side, I think Michelle's is timeless though. Like I really, really like hers. It was sickening. And Niram was teasing me. I think, did you go on Twitter or Instagram talking about I'm looking for Olivia Pope?
Yeah.
What a galley is Olivia Pope in, honey?
Her ass over here look Niram. I can't find Olivia Pope because she's not in there, baby.
They done take everything from us. But also DC was nice. Like I went and did to a conference and did some presentations. It kind of pertained to my other work, my previous work from a different life, right? And I'm finally at the point where I don't know. I think that phase might be done for me. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's forever, right? Because I told the Lord to order my steps, and if He tell me I need to go back, I need to go back. But I think I'm done, right? Yeah. I think it surprised you now? Did you think I would get to this?
Yeah.
Yes, it surprised you, or you think I would get to this point?
Yes, you would get to this point.
I think I'm done. And I can't put my finger on why I'm done. I don't know if y'all have went through this, but the work I did, like I said, I worked in academia and did kind of like presentations and stuff. But this time when I went, it was weird because it was like I was in a time capsule. It's like everyone and everything was right where I left them last year.
Everybody's doing the same shit over and over. Meanwhile.
And I'm like, wait. Look, wait. It is just something about it, right? It was a sense of community, family, home, comfortability, right? That was there. But it was also, I almost took this step back to be like, well, wait a minute. Something here that also doesn't feel, it just didn't feel connected. Mm-hmm. And it's a great area, right? Because I even went to the little career fair area and talking to the recruiters. And I was even want to tell some of the recruiters that I've been seeing there for years, like, y'all trash. I want to just take that table and like just knock everything off. Because y'all keep doing the same thing every year, think you're going to get something different. Right? That's insanity, right? Mm-hmm. Like, do something different. I shouldn't be able to give you your spiel. So it was almost a wake up call, and it was two things. It was a wake up call. It was a sense of humbling. It was a sense of gratitude and appreciation too. But it was the Lord speaking. He was whispering to me.
Yeah, what is that?
Get the fuck on.
Oh.
Why you keep coming back here?
Yeah.
What's here for you?
What is there for you?
I don't know. So it was one of the moments where I heard the Lord real clear in my ear.
Did you talk to him back? What'd you say back to him?
Amen. Hallelujah. I told y'all my idea. Everything good, better, and different. Hallelujah. Everything go to him. Everything go to him. So it was just one of those moments where I was just like, oh my goodness. I just gotta figure something else out. And it's not that that's distant or what they're doing is, but like none of that, right? Great people, great conference, all of that. But I didn't feel that that's not where I needed to be. Have you ever had a moment like that, Nirams?
Not recently. Because I usually like my innate feelings whenever I'm in that type of situation would have me to fall back regardless. That I usually don't get in those types of situations. So it's very rare that I've had like a situation like that where what you're explaining.
But it's a sense of mourning too, right? Because I have so much gratitude and appreciation for these people, right? But it was a sense of grief that almost came over me. That was like, man, I'm not going to be doing this next. Like, I don't know. It was like almost a mourning of it to say, or I don't know if I was scared. I'm scared still. Right? Like, I don't know. You know, y'all y'all know I'm going on this crooked path with the Lord and I'm going to self-discovery. But have you ever, it was a sense of mourning. Like I was almost sad. Like when I was leaving the conference, I was just like, yeah, this is probably the last. Have you ever been somewhere you be like, oh, I ain't going to be back here. Oh, like, you know, you want to turn around and wave, but nothing bad about nobody else. Like no one has. Maybe I don't know when to leave. Maybe I don't know when to say goodbye.
Maybe because I knew on that unfortunate day when I was packing up my stuff, I said, "Oh, it's nice to meet everybody here, and everybody have a nice life." Y'all can follow me on Facebook if y'all want to be friends with me, but I'm pretty sure this is the last time y'all seeing me.
But not in a negative way,
right?
Right. I think I've experienced that. I've experienced it in a negative way where it was like, "Oh, you can go shit Brit somewhere," right? But this is like, no, this is good people, but I don't know if you're serving me or if I'm serving you. Right? And life is way too short and condensed for us to keep pretending. I guess I had my first grown-up breakup.
How does it feel? Is it freeing?
I'm a little sad.
Oh.
And you know, again, goodbye isn't forever, right? It could be, maybe it ain't goodbye. Maybe it's see you later and our relationship develops in a different way. So maybe that's what it is. So I'm going through that. Then after that, I met up with Nadifa and y'all know who my favorite baby Jay. He is too damn cute now. All he kept saying was, "Be to the airport." I said, "You right, be to the airport." And what was amazing is that why are kids getting so much smarter?
What you mean?
Like, I don't know. Like he comprehends full ass, thick ass sentences.
Well, because his mama talked to him like a grown ass man. That's why.
Shut up! Don't be talking about the deep like that. Why you say that?
Because you know she do. Baby J. Now, why would you do that? Do you think that was smart for you to pour your milk all over the place? Now that you done poured your milk all over the place, do you understand
no more milk left?
Consequence of you pouring the milk all over the floor?
You get water. Look, he in Spanish, what's it called? Emergency. No more juice. No more agua fresca. Just agua. What? So I think that's what I'm more fascinated about. Just being around him and seeing how freaking smart babies are. And it terrifies me. I'm like, it brings me so much joy, but it also terrifies me at the same moment to be like, oh, he know what's up. Like, it ain't one of them things where you can play pretend with him. Like, he absolutely knows what it is and how it is. He got so much joy. We was walking around in the mall. We went into Dave and Buster, and his mom was like, "No, ma'am, we're not playing any of these games." But we finally, I was like, well, let's just walk through it. Like, we're not like, he a little kid. Do he really know we're not playing the games? Mm-hmm. Is that bad of me? Just let him hit the buttons, like, and make noise, right? Mm-hmm. Ooh, yeah. And Nadif was like, all right, we'll walk through it real quick. We'll see what he want to do. He went in there. He was so excited, and he low to the ground. He like did a tumble, like a gymnastic person.
He did a gymnastic tumble.
He put his hands up and said, "Yay!" He took off running. And the thing is, it threw both of us off the game so bad that we kind of stood there for a moment and looked at each other like, "What the hell was that?" I said, "Nadif, he ever did that?" She was like, "No." I said, "He learned that at the school." So that was hilarious. And then after that, I finally got, as of now, I'm back in Detroit, y'all. So I'm back in Detroit visiting family for probably about a week just to catch up and be with folks. And it was good to be home, right? Mm-hmm. So, we went, I was able to go like shopping yesterday with my mom, like just stuff I haven't been able to do in years, right? That I think y'all don't take advantage, y'all should take advantage of this, right? If you have your family or friends close by, like little stuff like that. Like, I go to the mall, of course, right? And I got some friends, but it's not like going to the mall with your mama or like people who've known you your whole life, mm-hmm. right? Compared to like new folks. So that was a good experience. And Michigan malls be on 1,000. We went out to 12 Oats for y'all don't know. And I done got Garrett's popcorn and everything else. 12 Oats is a monster.
They got Garrett's out there now?
Yeah, I got Garrett's.
Oh my God. I'm jealous.
Come on. First of all, they got all types of food out there. I feel like I just ate half. It was just like, oh, well, let me get a sample of that. Let me get a sample of this. But like, I got a bag of Garrett's popcorn, and I brought home a cupcake for my father because he's like, oh, I'm not going. My father does not like shopping at all. He's like, y'all go on my day when I have to work. I do not want to do none of this. But it was just nice to do that and get out and just be with like your family and stuff. So it was nice, Nirams.
That's cool.
Nirams don't like to go shopping, or what I call shopping. Because, sometimes you don't go shopping and go by the mall, right? Sometimes you go shopping and you go in all the stores, but you just buy a shirt off the clearance rack.
Baby, I'm a big nigga. Hates it. Because there's nothing to fit me. So it's always for you, right? And like, it's discouraging and defeating sometimes to always go out and go window shopping and not have the opportunity to buy anything there because I'm a big ass nigga.
It's not about the window shopping. Sometimes it's about the clearance T-shirt and the cupcake.
Well, but that's the thing.
You can afford. What's that, about $20?
But that's the thing. I can never get the clearance T-shirt, but all my big ass always getting the cupcakes.
Well, what I used to do when I was a bigger girl, I get the accessory. There's always accessory has no size. Oh. I will always get a scarf or a purse or something in the cupcake or the cookie or the slice of pizza or the Chinese food.
And that's why I have 15 watches. And you look at me like I'm crazy.
Child. You ain't going to steal my joy.
I'm not.
What you ain't going to do. So that happened, but it was good to be back. But last thing I want to get into, y'all. I hate to be preachy, but I got to do this. Don't worry. I ain't going to talk about the Lord right now. We'll say that for a couple days from now. But what I am going to say. What'd you say? You're going to say it for Friday. Because I believe in talking to the Lord. I ain't talked about the Lord in about a week on the podcast.
What you talking about? You talked about the last episode.
Oh, what's that? Because it was last week.
The day you got promo.
Oh, when I think about the goodness of Jesus, you're right. If I had 1,000 tons.
Because you haven't had a chance to listen to the voicemails.
Oh, what was the voicemail?
From Shout Out Friday.
What they was saying, was they having a praise break too?
People were singing and everything else.
My niggas. But I don't like to do this, y'all. I don't like to beg, but I'm begging you.
Oh.
I'm gonna need y'all to vote. If you don't do it for yourself, do it for Nyambi. I need y'all niggas to. Oh, I'm getting tongue tied, honey. I can't even get it out. You start stuttering. I ain't got to stutter. I got to stammer. I've never been this passionate about voting, even with Obama, right? And of course, I was there voting for Obama, proud with my sticker.
That was the first time you ever voted.
It was. And I'm going to need y'all to vote at these midterm elections because the revelations is coming to fruition. And I can't sit here and play with y'all. Like, it is just so... If you don't do it for you, do it for me. I'm calling in favors. Everyone I owed a favor to. If this podcast ever brought you joy, forget the 5-star review. Please go vote. Just please. And the thing is, it's so much stuff going on, right, when it comes to voting. Niram, can you get some stuff on our Instagram and Twitter all next week just about voting in all the states?
Yes.
If you know what, when we Black Love Matters community, if you at the point and you live in a state and you like, Nyambi, I want to vote, but there's so much stuff going on, I don't know who to vote for, send us an email. I will send you resources personally because these votes are way too critical for this now. And because usually stuff like this, I'm really about votes. You know, researching the candidate, taking your time, going back and forth. No, we don't have time to play for that this time. I don't need nobody to vote for no Republicans. That's off the table. Before old Nayan be like, well, what are their views? What do they think? Are they moderate? Nope. Anyone who identifies as a Republican right now, I can't fuck with them because, I almost lost my mind in Michigan because I don't know what's going on with Michigan because there's some nigga named John James.
Who was that?
Google him. I seen this nigga face on the poster and I'm calling him a nigga very explicit. I'm trying to do a hard ER.
Oh. Oh, nigger.
Yes.
Is it John with an H or John no H?
H.
Okay.
I think his name is John James. You'll find him. Just do John James nigga Republican.
Oh, John James, Michigan. It came on up.
It came up. So I'm like, oh, he a nice little young man, black man. Let me see what he doing. This nigga's a Republican. Niram, are you on his website? Can you just read his first sentence? His first sentence felt like a racial slur to me.
Oh.
I'm trying to oh, sorry. I opened up my Google. What's the first thing on there? Garrett's popcorn.
Oh my God, he got this white family.
Do you see? And he's running as a Republican. I ain't gonna go to the sites. I ain't gonna do no dead silence on the podcast. But it's like, hello, my name is John Jays. I'm like, oh, this is me. Okay, hey John, I'm a vet. All right, turn up, lit. I'm a Army grad of West Point. All right, turn up, lit, right? And he was like, and I am pro-life. I am pro this. I am pro amendment. I am pro. I said, you are basically everything except pro nigga.
I'm trying to find that.
It just took me so off guard. And I'm like, oh no, what's going to happen is niggas, we just going to see the face. And they going to assume that just because we see the face, we going to vote for him. But this nigga is Donald Trump in niggas' clothing.
Jesus.
In Michigan.
A father.
What is
veteran.
Happening? Like, do they think that little of us that they think we'll just see a black face and we ain't gonna read and be like, this nigga is really not pro nigga?
Yes.
Do they think we that ignorant?
Yes.
And I don't even live in Michigan no more. It took me literally 20 seconds before I told my parents, I said, y'all gotta watch him. Because if he go for it, he's grooming to do something. You better keep your eye on John. Because I don't trust him, honey.
Is it the video you want me to play?
You don't got to play anything. Okay. It should be his website. And it's like his first sentence of saying about him.
Oh.
Within his first 10 words, I knew his about him wasn't for me. And I'm like, how is this nigga even put in the running?
Oh, shit.
That's what I told you. Read it now.
John James. John James is a husband, father, combat veteran, and businessman.
Okay, nice.
He is pro-life, pro-Second Amendment, pro-business conservative who has demonstrated energetic leadership, clarity of vision, and a passion for service from the battlefield to the boardroom. John lives that American dream and wants to protect that dream for the future generations.
What, my nigga? That whole paragraph threw me off.
Oh, shit.
Didn't that paragraph terrify you?
It did. Because the first sentence, it's the second sentence that throw you off. Because the first sentence is he a husband,
told you exactly what I did.
father, combat veteran.
Read it again. Read the first one again. I'll tell you how it went for me. Go ahead.
John James is a husband, father, combat veteran, and businessman.
Oh, excellent. I like him.
He is a pro-life, pro-Second Amendment, pro-business conservative.
The fuck?
Who has demonstrated energetic leadership.
Ain't none in that sentence I get behind. And that's I was like, oh, if this is happening in Detroit, this is something wrong. And then here come my parents. My mom was like, yeah, I heard his name and I heard him talk, and I couldn't support him. And my dad was like, why? She was like, because he be talking about his family, love his family, but I ain't never seen his family. And then my dad was like, why you think so? My mom was like, probably because they white. I was like, do y'all know? They was like, I don't know. And I Google them. What come up?
The white family. I told you, that's the first thing I see.
My mom said he ain't brung his white woman in front of everybody in Detroit yet.
No. I'll tell you one thing. These babies' hairs are, or everything, though.
Yeah, the babies are gorgeous. The babies are cute babies. But that ain't enough to save them. He can bring the multicultural kids all in front of this pew is what they want. My mom said that he knew something was dirty when he brung his mama from Alabama on the commercial with him and not his wife.
And not his wife. Because.
That's what my mom was like, oh, I can't trust him.
Because it's Becky.
Because he said, then she's like, he brung his old mama. Like, never mind, I ain't gonna say what she said. But
he the brung, because he hiding Becky from us.
Looking like Jane Pittman. Talking about his mom looking like Jane Pittman. Talking about I support my son. She said, well, he don't support us. But with that, I know I make it light, but this is serious, right? So they're trying different techniques.
Becky looked like she didn't say nigger before.
Yeah, it just was not a good look. I'm not happy, excited for Michigan at all. Like the prospects are looking pretty slim.
Becky looked like she partied at the, never mind, I was about to say
no,
a local bar next.
Too far. My mom, she looked like Jane Pittman. I said, okay.
Oh my God.
I said, who? I said, I ain't thought about Miss Jane Pittman's story in so long. And then I looked at the woman, I said, yeah. Because the mama came off like very like old school Southern black older woman. Like very trying to appeal to us, right? Looking like all our grandmas and aunties. And then turn around who he got at the bedroom. And again, it's not even that he had a white wife and children, right? That sentence, that paragraph told me everything I need to know. I never see his face. It was remind me of, did we tell y'all we seen Tales from the Hood?
I don't know if we
Tales from the Hood part 2 on Netflix. We'll say that on Wednesday. I'm sorry, I'm talking about voting. Y'all have to vote. But all seriousness, like this past weekend has been a weekend from like hell. Right. So we talk about all these pipe bombs that are going to like senators or people who are not in favor of Trump and who aren't scared to say they're not in favor of Trump. Right. Like these people are being targeted.
There was 2 of them in that area.
Yeah. I'm surprised it ain't more, honestly, by domestic terrorists. Then you follow that up with the synagogue shootings, massacre. Right.
Another domestic terrorist.
Another domestic terror, useless racism, xenophobia, all the above, right? And then I think what just happened today, was it in Kentucky, where another domestic terrorist attack that's based in racism and hate, where the man just went shooting black people at the market. Yeah. Like,
and the reason why he shot the black people at the market, because they said that he was at trying to get into a black church. We couldn't get into it.
Oh, what did Black Church do? Black Church said not today, saying.
Because I was looking at the headlines. It was like, white man tries to go into black church minutes before shooting people at Kroger.
Yeah, Kroger's. Can't go to the market, can't go to the places of worship, can't do nothing without foolishness, right? And then to see our response from not only our president, right, but the government, the Department of Justice, all the folks around, that's just like, yeah, this is a hate crime. What are we going to do? Like, it's time for all you niggas to be evicted. Evicted, resign, bankrupt. Like, we got to shift it. We have to shift the dynamic, y'all. We got to get out and vote. I know it's so discouraging and sad and exhausting when things like this are happening, but we got to shut this shit down. Yeah. So I need y'all to go up to vote. I know everyone has been mentally exhausted, fatigued with all this is going on, but we can't do this no more. We have to show up to these voting polls for midterms to let them know we're not fucking around for the general election. And the thing is, it's been so much voter suppression and voter. This is the most I've ever seen. This is the hardest I've ever seen motherfuckers have to get to vote. Like, I don't know what's not the opposite. Why isn't it where you are automatically registered to vote and you have to opt out of voting? Like, why is it something that you got to register to vote? Nigga, you know who the fuck I am. You pay taxes out my check. Like,
what you talking? I still go back to the thing, like, why we still have to go like to a poll? Like, why is this shit not online? If I can register for my license, my passport, pay taxes and everything else online. If I can do all this other shit online, like why I can't vote online?
I don't know.
Once that social security number is used, you can't use it no more. I don't know. Something, right?
Something. Or even mail in, right? Like everyone should have the option to mail in. Or the voting day should be a national holiday. Actually, it shouldn't just be one damn day. It should be like voting week. But like that's some of the stuff I think it's time to change this. We need to start changing the way that we vote and that the way we elect officials in the office. Because I know even when we were voting, we were having trouble like discerning the different justices and judges to put in office out by us. Yeah. Like we took almost 2 hours.
Yeah, and we still not done. We still got to finish that.
Yeah, we got to finish that stuff before you head out and everything, right? So I can only imagine for folks, and it's not because they don't want to, right? Because maybe they physically don't have the extra time, right? Imagine you got babies, full-time jobs, taking care of grandma and nan. You don't have Nyambi time to take. I think when it's all said and done, we're probably going to spend 5 or 6 hours investigating on what and who we're voting for in all these proposals. And like 5 or 6 hours.
And I can't imagine like just showing up to the polls and not knowing like none of this shit, right? Thank God that
my mom was saying she got a cheat sheet. My mom was like, I'm gonna go in with a cheat sheet. She said, because she even came to me, she's like, she said, this is the only proposal I don't know what they're talking about. Can you let me know your thoughts? She was like, the rest of them I got it. She said, but this one I have no idea what they're talking about. And that's crazy. They shouldn't even, it should be laws that shouldn't even be written this way.
Right. It should be
right. So
plain English, right?
Plain English. You can have both, right? You can have whatever the formal process is to submit, because a lot of times this is amendments to like state and stuff, local like law and stuff, right? Because those has to be written in that language. But it also should be like an abstract that everyone is able to understand. To like that's the stuff I'm gonna need them to start putting into law. Yeah. Because even when my mom showed me the thing on I think it's Proposal 2 in Michigan, I read it and on first read I didn't know what they was talking about either. And I got plenty of degrees like thermometers.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm not sure. Was it a statement? I'm not sure what I'm voting yes or no on.
Right. And that's the shit. That's how they want you to trick you, right? And it's just a lot. And what I was saying is that imagine going to the polls and not looking up none of this stuff, right? Just knowing about the commercials. And like how much time your ass would be in that poll trying to vote. Like, it's hard, right? This shit, voting is hard.
Voting is hard. And
but it needs to happen.
That. Yeah. And no one teaches you how to vote.
No.
Right? I think my parents, they instilled the importance of voting, but I don't necessarily remember them being like, this is how you vote and this is how you do it, right? Because I think over time, these ballots have gotten more and more complex, though.
Yes.
Even when I voted for Obama, I don't remember, like, you were even able to vote for straight ticket during those times. In a lot of states now, you can't even vote straight ticket.
No.
And they like, or when I mean ticket, I mean like Democrat, Republican. Like you're able just to hit one box, and they're like, whoever Democrat I'm voting for.
Right.
A lot of states don't even give you that privilege to do that no more. Child, and when it comes with the judges, they're air quote partisan.
They're non-partisan. So then you got to go.
Quote, that's a lie. Don't let them lie to you.
And then you got to go figure out what shit they voted on back in the past. That's for your own.
How they moved on stuff and what was their judgments. You know, I like to see if they invited any underrepresented populations. Mm-hmm. Did NAACP give you an award? I need NAACP to give us more heads up in the National Black Caucus. I need them to have an award ceremony. An award ceremony is just undercover for who we should vote for.
Exactly. Something, right? Because the nationalists and they doing the shit, right?
The nationalists and the conservatives is telling people you just type in. They are telling you who to vote for. They are telling you if you do not vote for them, you are not white. You are no longer the white supremacists like to use the word patriot a lot. You are no longer a patriot if you do not vote for this racist motherfucker. But us, we got to dig down. Like maybe that's a gap for us on the internet. The webpage should just be like, this is who you should vote for if you're not racist. I don't know. If you don't believe in white supremacy, vote here. Because if it's hard for us, it got to be hard for other folks.
Right.
And if y'all got special websites or anything y'all use to help voting, let us know, because we want to just keep pushing this forward for the next week. Y'all going to see a lot of voting stuff from because I need y'all to vote.
Yes, niggas go vote.
I need you. Two things. I need you. You said what? Nigga, go vote.
Niggas go vote.
I need y'all to do two things. I need you to do voting, and I need y'all to take care of yourself emotionally. Because this stuff was triggering to me this week. Mm-hmm. It literally, a hate crime, a domestic terrorist attack happened almost every 12 hours over this whole weekend. It was like they all had a meeting and was like, we gonna fuck up some shit this weekend. Y'all ready? And I can't. It makes me worried for voting. Mm-hmm. You know, it makes me worried that, I don't know. Well, maybe not, right? Because they got to get their vote in. I'm not sure.
You said they got to vote too. What you talking about? They sent that they vote absentee. They knew that. Look, they knew they was gonna do this shit, so they did it absentee 2 weeks ago.
But if y'all could just do Nayam's one favor, vote. And if you, I don't need y'all blindly voting. If y'all sincerely need some help with voting, send us an email. And if you don't need help with voting, go ask your family members. You know your auntie need help. Mm-hmm. Go help Grandpa. Go help me, Ma. Go help Aunt Ruth. Help your Uncle Junebugs. They don't know. So help them. And don't ask them. Tell them. Be like, oh, you know who you voting for? Give them cheat sheets.
Right.
Put on a post-it note, this is who you should be voting for. We don't have time to be bashful.
Uncle Junebug, don't vote for John James. Even though he black, he's not the next Obama.
Exactly. Don't vote for John James. He ain't of us. This is not time for us to be cute. This is time for us to be straight up with each other. And y'all know them relatives that they be like, oh, I voted for the black man. What? He the enemy. He supposed to vote for the white woman. They be like, that's against the plan. That's how I messed up Hillary. They say I'm supposed to vote for the white woman. I thought I was supposed to vote for the black man. No, not that nigga. He the enemy. But, you know, again, I'm taking up. This is just a check-in. Niram, how you doing? Jesus,
baby, you got a 40-minute check-in.
I'm sorry. Niram, how are you?
Look, this is the end of the podcast.
As always, submit your questions. What's it called? Pillow talk and kitchen table talk, and you know, love is ever evolving. Sorry.
No, you know, you gotta speak the truth. Ain't much going on. Just missing you. When you coming back to me? I will be back in town next week, but the day I come into town, you will be leaving out of town. So it's going to be 3 weeks before I see you. Damn, 3 weeks. A whole month. Almost a month. So, you know, I'm still just getting prepared for the race. Chilling around the house. I went for a 5-mile run. That was cool. Something weird happened. I need to check the news on this. So, I called my cryotherapy place because I usually set up appointments. But on the weekends, they get busy. So you can just walk in and go. And like the person that's there is like, yeah, you know, I know you. If I don't answer the phone, just come in around the time you want to come and I'll get you in. So I go. They usually close at like 5 o'clock. So I get there around about 3-ish. And it was like dark, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, are they closed? So I see this one light on. So I push the door open and it opens. And I go in there. And like the phone ringing.
What?
And I'm like, hello? Oh, I'm knocking on shit.
What in the Lifetime movie is happening?
Hey, I got the fuck out of there. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Did you call the police?
Yeah, but that was my cue to say, no, I didn't. That was my cue to get the fuck on.
I would have called the police.
And say what?
I just went in this place and it's 3 o'clock and normally it's open and the door's unlocked and there's a light in the back on. It looks suspicious. Oh. You better get your white woman on.
No, I got the fuck on.
Called the police.
And look, I stayed right in front of the video camera that's at the door that showed them that I ain't go nowhere. I said hello. I knocked about 3-4 times. I called and let the phone ring.
Or maybe they went to the bathroom. If it was only one person, maybe they went to but I would have locked the door.
That bitch was dark. And then I waited. Because you know where it's at. So I done went to the little ice cream place, got a little sherbet and shit, came back. Because I thought the same thing. Like maybe they went to the bathroom. Came back about 20 minutes later. It's still dark in there. I said, get the hell up out of here.
Yeah, you better go.
So I got to because I ain't going to be the next one. I ain't gonna be the white person to walk around like, hello,
Oh no, I
anybody in
wouldn't want
here?
that, honey. They been done put you in one of them freezers. Ain't that what
Right.
the cryotherapy is?
Yeah. Put my ass in there and freeze my ass to death. So
I would have called the police. Nyambi will call the police. I'll call the
Nyambi is
police
good for calling the
manager
police.
and corporate at a drop of a dime.
Nyambi is good for calling the police, but
Police, corporate, and a manager.
no,
I done called the police already in my new neighborhood because I went outside. Did I tell y'all that? I went outside. I had me an Uber Eats, and I went outside, and somebody was like in the bushes. I said, "Oh, they don't know about me, honey. I'm calling the police. I'm calling the officials. I keep my police busy." Yeah, we should have called the police. Child, they got that girl up in that freezer back there. She dead.
I hope they ain't do, because she was cool people.
Yeah, she dead.
I'm gonna check tomorrow.
She dead.
Look, I'm gonna check tomorrow because I still need to get my cryotherapy on. I'm gonna check tomorrow. If I go up there and it's still dark, then I'm gonna call the police. Look, I'm a black man. I'm 6'3" and over.
You call the police.
Look,
you call it.
Because then I'm like the first suspect. No, I'm 6'3", over 200 something pounds, 260 pounds, over that. So I'm just a big nigga in stature. No, I get the fuck out of here the quickest.
You been here before?
Exactly. No.
Niram, that's scary.
It was scary, and I got the fuck on.
I already know how Niram was. He was making all types of erratic moves.
What you mean moves?
Because I would have been in there like, I'm calling the police. I would have been on the camera and I look. Oh, y'all can't see me. I would have put my phone up to the camera and it would have said 911. I don't know what.
Because I wasn't there. It was dark as hell in there. I said, what? It said that one light on. And the thing is, when cryo's going on, because there's always music playing. Because, she usually actually what you want to play. So, and
was music playing?
No, nothing was playing, and the phones was just ringing. And I went up in there and I said, "Oh, hell no, not me."
I can't believe you ain't called the police. Oh, well, you gonna go up there tomorrow? You said.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there tomorrow.
Well, report back.
I will. I'll let y'all know on Wednesday. But if y'all don't hear from me, okay, just make sure y'all say nice things about me.
Okay. You got anything else on your check-in?
Since yours is 40 minutes, no, I ain't got nothing else.
You could give something else. Don't do that. Are you? Sorry, Black Love Matter community. Y'all don't like when I get these long check-ins. No, I'm just telling y'all my truth.
People enjoy it, baby. People enjoy it.
I'm just telling you nothing but my truth.
I know. And I want you to tell your truth. I want you to live your bliss. Because this is a therapy session for living adulthood.
Figuring out adulthood.
Exactly. But that's it. Other than that, the days and weeks and minutes are getting closer and closer to NYC. My little alarm went off the other day. Was like, you have 1 week until NYC Marathon. So that gave me a little lump in the back of my throat. Like, what the hell? Oh shit, this is really happening. So I'm good with that. Other than that, just doing some planning. So planning to meet up with some friends that's going to be in New York. We got a couple meetups planned and just, kicking it with some folks and get mentally prepared for it, right? Uh-huh. So, yeah.
Did this nigga just yarn in the microphone?
I tried to.
I don't like how you be acting like you dismissive with us.
I'm not dismissive. I just don't have much to talk about because, really, right now, running New York City Marathon is pretty much my life. That and you. It's podcast.
It ain't me. You don't got no update about me.
I miss you. I said I miss you the first thing I said.
Talking here.
So before you left, we went to go see The Hate You Give.
Oh damn! I forgot about that. Well, you gonna have to go ahead, Nero. What's your review? It was good. I don't have enough mental energy or bandwidth to read the book. The thing is, what I think I'm gonna just purchase the book and put it on my bookshelf.
Okay.
And then maybe if someone come to my house and be like, "Oh, was that a good book?" I'll be like, you go ahead and have it. Blessings. Because I want to support sis, right? Because I know it, it's Black Girl Magic. I know it's written beautifully, right? I just don't have the bandwidth to read it emotionally.
The thing is, if you haven't go say it's a trigger warning, experiencing this week, I wouldn't recommend go see it.
Not this week. Mm-mm. Maybe wait till next.
Yeah.
Or just buy the ticket and don't go. Because it's good. It's quality. It's absolutely. I believe the book is quality. In the movie, I've seen the movie is quality. But it's like, Jesus. It's going to make me go see. I'm going to say something real shady.
What?
I said it's going to make me go see that Kevin Hart movie just to get a laugh.
You know what you need, though, right?
Yeah, I guess. Or not the, maybe, you know what? Not the Kevin Hart movie. When I do want to see the one with Tika Sumner, Tiffany, and Whoopi Goldberg, who I'm really here for Whoopi Goldberg and her gold wig.
Oh, okay.
When she was saying the reception bed in her window.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I feel. Oh, that's how I feel in my work cubicle. They come in my cubicle. I'm like, my reception bed.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. My cubicle reception bed. But all right, Nim, tell me your thoughts. I especially want you, Nim, as a black man, right? Mm-hmm. To get your opinion. Like, I think it was a lot of themes of what masculinity is and what it looks like. And I don't know. Overall, it's absolutely a great movie. Go see it. But as Nim said, definitely trigger warning, especially coming after this week. You're going to be highly emotionally engaged. You're definitely going to have an emotional response.
Yeah, you know, it was interesting, right? To see how, it's always interesting to see how hood and different hoods and how black men is like portrayed and shit like that. So like the daddy of like one of the main characters was like this ex gangbanger or whatever, the right hand man to like the drug lord, and went to jail for him, didn't snitch. So has this like all time respect for this man. And it was just interesting to see how like shit changed at the end, like with this beef and everything. Mm-hmm. So I really thought that was interesting. It was interesting, like these archetypes of masculinity, of black masculinity. Yes. Just to see how like the daddy was all about, pro-black.
Yes.
Pro-Panther, Black Panther. Yeah. Damn, I forgot what it was called. What is it called? The Black Panther tenets and shit like that.
The Ten Commandments.
Yeah, having the kids memorized and things of that sort.
Something to that, the discipline to it, right? Mm-hmm. And having something to fall back on and doing that. There's something to that, right? That's very reminiscent of Greek life, right? So Greek life is very much about repetition, because repetition becomes reputation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Without giving away, it was just interesting, right? Mm-hmm. Even like the whole protest thing. And like the whole thing about like, I want to give away like this whole aspect of like who's the witness and what the witness is saying, like in this double lifestyle, right?
Yeah, the young lady who lived in both worlds, right? So living in the hood and never to the point where the hood loved her, right? But it was always a sense of, because she went to this white school, that is she really of the people?
Yeah.
Being touched by white hands. She's very much Miriam Nyambi's touched by white. I think she was touched a little more white hands because she had a white boyfriend.
Like touched early on, right? Like
we was touched later in life. We was grown when we was touched.
Right, but she was touched like early.
14.
Very early. And when she brought on that white boy.
Oh, she brought on that white boy. Actually, because at first I was like, that black daddy is about to show out unnecessarily. Uh-huh. I was trying to send him verbal energy, like, what, black daddy, it is too much in the world to worry about. Don't get upset that your daughter's dating this white boy. Like, black daddy, do not get upset about this. And what he did.
He got upset.
It was almost a little interesting to see that, because I think sometimes as black women who we get the bad rep for talking about interracial relationships, but it don't be us. Y'all people be asking me all the questions all the time, like, Nyan, what do you think about interracial relationships? I don't care. I don't know why y'all think I be caring. And it really be the low key the black men who the ones who be ripping and hoovering and high and all that, right?
Well, baby, it's because you're not Hotep. That's why.
But what you mean?
You mean because most of the time it's the Hotep motherfuckers. Men
yeah,
and
they
women.
be on the top. They be like, what you think about it? Shit, I don't. My man black. I don't. If you like the white penis, you like the white penis. Right. I don't. Good. Is he treating you good? Did he call you a nigga? Well, I don't got no viewpoint on it until he call you a nigga. Once they call you a nigga, I got a viewpoint. What?
Even if she gave him permission?
Yes, I got a be strong one. Yes. Yes, I have still a strong opinion. But until then, I don't care. Like, you wouldn't believe in them people who be asking me that. Like, I'm be like, yeah, I don't believe. What the fuck? I don't care who you fucking. As long as you ain't in my bed. It ain't about that, but it was different seeing the black men kind of get riled up about it. Because I think black women sometimes were labeled that way.
Yeah, so it was just interesting to see how like that was portrayed.
Well, even Regina Hall, right, being the mother, I think she played a very, I want to use the right words because I think it was refreshing. Docile is not the right word. Calm, grounded, still not the right word. I'll keep going through adjectives till I find it.
Okay.
Like she seemed like she just had her shit together, but not in a superwoman black way, right? Like sometimes black women, especially black mamas from the hood, is portrayed a certain way, and that wasn't her at all. To the point where she's like, "I'm ready to get up out the hood." And in black hood movies, sometimes it'd be the mama to be like, "This is where we come from. These are our people, right? We must support her." Regina's like, "Child, I'm ready to go."
She's the opposite of Cookie Lion. Cookie would be like, this is us. We are the hood.
Yeah. And Regina said, "Child, I'm tired."
Look, I'm tired of being here. I'm tired of my house getting shot up.
I done got this good nursing job, honey. I done got you do this, your jail time. My daughter going to the white school. She got a white husband. She got a white boyfriend. It's too much because the house do get shot up. And I was with her. Let my house get shot up. It's time to go.
Oh, I will also say one of the things they didn't bring up was this whole, or they kind of glossed over, was this whole love triangle type thing. So the main character's dad had that son, 7, right?
Oh, you're
with
right.
That baby mama, and that his baby mama was also married or dating that his right hand man.
Yeah, you're right. That was messy.
And that had a kid too, and the daughter was best friends with the girl, but they low key stepsisters.
Low key, that was messy.
And I didn't see anybody else like bring that whole love triangle up. Like,
you're right. Maybe the book unpacked that more because that's very messy. And how like one family was taking more, it came out at the funeral. Y'all know somebody gonna die, right? So that ain't no secret, right? At the funeral piece, when the mama was like, "Hey, baby, man, we're at a funeral. Can you keep your voice down? We're mourning." And then she was like, "Come sit back with us.
Right, come on back here."
I'm Regina King. Go on back there. I'm Regina Hall.
Go on back with your mama.
Please go with your mother.
I'd be mad too. I'm sitting in the third row, y'all ass all the way in the back.
With your mother. This is
standing room only. Hell no.
They late.
I want to be here with my daddy.
It didn't they do because I told you I just came from a funeral. Then they doing hood things at the funeral, standing outside, starting beef with the casket. But go see it. Also, what wasn't mentioned during the movie, maybe in the book, it was no therapy. Because this young lady done seen a lot of people die.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about of old age.
No.
So when do you as a family be like, well, yeah, we need a little count? When do the white schools step up? That's what I said. The white school wasn't even doing their justice.
Because they only knew the touch by white hands part of her.
Jesus.
When do you ever let a white person see the whole of you? Ever?
Child.
Never.
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 You're right. But it was a very good movie.
So how they supposed to know?
We don't want to give too much up for y'all, but it was a good one. Tell us again what it is, Naram. The hate you give young kids, fuck them up daily.
What? The hate you give little infants fucks everyone.
I appreciate Tupac for that, but that fucks everyone at the end. Like, are we missing a preposition? I get it, but say it again. Let me Nayan be processed it again. Whenever someone said, like, even when Tupac said it, I was like, huh?
The hate you give little infants fuck everyone.
So the hate I give little infants fucks everyone. Okay, yes. I got it. I get it. I think.
Okay.
But go see it, y'all. Go see the movie. Go get the book. we telling you it's a trigger warning. So if you're in an unstable state,
don't go see it.
Wait to see the movie and just buy the book and put it on your bookshelf. That's our recommendation.
And go see the Tiffany Haddish movie instead. Just go get a good laugh.
Yeah, get a good laugh because it's good. The thing, because I don't want the writers and the directors to like lose credit for it because it's excellent, right? Actually, the whites need to go see it. The colonizers really need to be in droves in there.
Yes,
it's a very good one for them.
I need to see all the white tears.
Oh my god,
happening.
Remember now, we couldn't even cry, and that was a new one for me. Usually, I'm able to cry. I couldn't even get a tear out.
Truthfully, I'm so exhausted I can't even cry.
I really was trying to get a slow soul cleanse. You know, that's what I believe crying is. And I couldn't get a tear out. Actually, I didn't even know to cry. I've been trying to cry for the last week. You never know. I guess I'm the only one. Have you ever been just trying to cry and you can't get it out? I purposely listen to sad songs.
Yeah,
I might have to put on a sad movie or something. Maybe I put on The Notebook, see them white people die together again. They usually get a tear out of me. What gets y'all to cry? Can y'all send me the best things that make you cry? Because I need to get it out of me. It's poison. Sometimes when you gotta cry, you feel like you need to let something out, and you don't let it out. It'd be poison, and I don't want to let this poison out.
I guess the only thing else you can do is bite your bottom lip or something. I don't know.
No. Pain cry and soul cry is two different things. I feel like what Iyanla said, they come from different parts of your eye. Did you watch that episode?
No, I didn't.
But she was like, if it's a just quick pain, it comes from the center. But if it really hurt, it comes from the outside. It'd be them really big tears. But you know, tears do feel different. I don't know how much truth Bonson is talking, but tears do feel different.
I know one time it burnt. Maybe that's what she was talking about. It came from a different part because I was like, oh, my eyes are burning.
Because your tear duct's dry.
I don't know.
All right, Neil, what's our next topic, baby?
Did you know Coco was back in theaters?
Coco?
Yes.
Why? It was a great movie.
Halloween.
Get your fucking money, Latinx.
So they didn't put that shit back in the movie theaters.
Get your fucking money, Latinx. Can we put in can we bring in Tales from the Hood?
Yes.
Bones, Vampire in Brooklyn. I watched that one in the hotel. No, oh, that's a classic black movie.
Not Bones. That's Snoop Dogg's scary movie.
What's other black movies you know? What's black horror movies? You got Vampire in Brooklyn. You got Bones. You got Tales from the Hood 1 and 2. And which leprechaun was it? One of them was ghetto.
A leprechaun in the hood.
What was the black leprechaun?
I don't know. I thought it was Leprechaun in the Hood. No,
I'm not sure.
Tales from the Hood.
That sounds very prejudiced. That was called Leprechaun in the Hood.
I don't know, baby.
Oh, is that what y'all call it?
Yes.
Do ever not think about Leprechaun in the Hood? I think about that one down south where they say it was a leprechaun in the tree and somebody like drew by hand like a little sketch of a mouse. And it was like, what did the leprechaun look like? And it was like, here it go. And it was on a post-it note. You know what I'm talking about there?
Yes, I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we might have to put that clip on Instagram. They be like, it looked like a leprechaun. And then the black woman was like, them niggas is crazy. It probably was just a crackhead that got on some bad shit. I love us for real. I'm gonna watch it when I go to bed tonight. What other black scary movies is it, Nero?
I don't know, baby. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, did you Google it?
Yes.
It don't count. A scary movie don't count.
Oh, look, they got a what's the name? BlackHorrorMovies.com.
What is
horror movies from Black and African American perspective, poking fun at racial stereotypes. What?
No, I want a horror movie. You had Spike Lee who did that Oh, the Blood of Jesus. Trash.
That wasn't a scary movie.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
It was just bad to watch.
Yes. They said Meet the Blacks. Meet the Blacks was a horror movie?
That was a comedy. It was like satire.
Oh.
Skeleton Key was good. Will we consider that a black movie?
What's this? Akbar the Black Superman.
What?
Oh, how are we missing the scary movie of all scary movies? Candyman.
Oh, you're right. No respect on his name. I haven't seen Candyman in years. I think I'm going to have to pull that out, blow the dust off. Is that on Netflix?
I don't know.
Or Amazon? You know what? We need to blow the dust off and give him some respect. Because Candyman is terrifying as a child. That's why I ain't watched it again.
Had my ass up all damn day.
Scared of that black man. He could never play no other movies. He kind of remind me of Papa Pope. Is that him?
I don't know.
Is that Papa Pope was the Candy Man?
With the bees and shit out his mouth? Jesus. Oh. Ooh.
Candyman is legendary.
Let's stop saying his
Why
name.
haven't we redid Candyman? We done did who is this Halloween for the umpteenth time. How that nigga how you know they with Jamie Lee Curtis?
Mm-hmm.
They got another one coming out. That nigga's not 60 yet. He has to be geriatric by now. Who's still running from him?
Somebody.
He need to die from something. He's too old for this.
What you saying? Nigga, you ain't got diabetes yet?
High blood pressure? Cancer? He too old. What's his name? Michael? Michael got to be at least 65. He got to be at least collecting, what's it called? Retirement.
Yeah,
he got to be.
Yeah.
Is there any other black horror movies now? Candyman is one. I haven't. Actually, that's the one. That's one I haven't seen in years.
Nah. This
it
list
ain't
is
no other horror movies.
This list is kind of whack.
It's all the ones I done named.
Yeah.
Oh, Get Out. Stupid. I'm stupid. I'm slow.
That's not a classic. Well, I guess it is a classic.
Yes, it is.
I'm talking about like
legendary. Like I've watched Vampire in Brooklyn at least 10 times.
Right. Like Candyman. Like motherfuckers are scared. Candyman terrorized a lot of black kids.
I agree.
They got on here to Shining.
Shining? No, that ain't black. That's what's his name? Jack Nicholson. And them twins in that hotel. Well, I ain't see no black faces in that movie. Dang. Y'all send us y'all favorite black horror movie.
Yeah, I know y'all gonna send us something, but I can't remember anymore. But I know Candyman. That was
Candyman, Vampire Booker and Bones, and 12 from the Hood 1 and 2.
Shit. 12 Years a Slave.
What was that doll they
Chucky?
had in? No, from Tales from the Hood too.
Oh,
Gimbos.
Yeah.
Bo.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like Gibo or Jimbo or something like that.
Oh my god. And the man from Greenleaf is the narrator.
Oh, speaking of Greenleaf, I watched like the first couple of episodes while you was
Everyone says Greenleaf is sickening.
That shit is good.
I mean, it's Lynn Winfield.
I know, right?
I've never doubted it was good. I just never had time to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But you like it?
Yeah.
You show the shadiness of the church?
This is shady as fuck. You know, I had to fast forward through all the church stuff, but when they be throwing shade, ooh, I was like, this is good drama here.
Exactly. What's our next topic, Nero?
I figure we just do one more before we wrap it on up.
Can I pick it? Megan fucking Kelly tried it.
Okay. Well, let's do two more. First things first. For all the single ass niggas out there, y'all niggas need to go back to using condoms because the CDC just reported.
Back?
Yes.
When did we stop?
Because them niggas evidently they stopped. That's why I said they need to go back. Evidently they stopped because the CDC just reported that 2.3 million people in the U.S. have been diagnosed with chlamydia, gonorrhea, or syphilis.
Top 3.
Yes.
You nasty niggas not using condoms. I thought we had this under control.
Chlamydia, gonorrhea, or syphilis. The clap, the burns.
That's a lot.
Yes.
And not all of them. You know, some of them don't have any symptoms, but 1 out of 3, some going to have a symptom.
So this is like, it's back. And this is like at its all-time high. Like,
because there was a moment where it was low.
I'm trying to get the number. Like, this is their own all-time high.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's like a 67. No, chlamydia has rose 45%.
Damn.
Between the ages of 15 and 24.
Oof.
Gonorrhea has rose 67%.
67?
Yes.
So everybody got it.
From 2013 to now, it's rose 67%. And syphilis has rose 76%.
Shut your mouth. 76% for syphilis?
Yes.
That used to be like an old people disease. You know, that's what they used to get in the nursing homes, honey. Mm-hmm. It done got back to the 18 to 20 or 15.
15 to 24.
That used to be the disease of like the 70 and over because they be fucking in the nursing homes raw. That ain't cute either. They should know better. They too old for that. To not to be using no condoms. But yeah, y'all can use condoms.
So they was talking about in the article like how, you know, out of all these, gonorrhea is like the most dangerous one because it's gonorrhea is almost antibiotic fucking resistant.
Shut your mouth, Nero. Shut your mouth. Cause I was with Tam. I was with Tam and Dan. Mm-hmm. Oh, this the devil. Don't want me to say it. And they had them signs in Oakland talking about it don't, antibiotics don't work no more. I said, damn.
What?
It's an antibiotic resistant strain of it.
Yeah.
That they like, honey, you out of luck.
Yeah. So if you get it, you just got it, right?
Yeah, until they up the dose of it.
But that's the thing.
I guess they get some Krypton. And inject it in your ass.
But that's the thing, right? It's a bacteria that's fucking strong as fuck that you can't even use no antibiotics.
And it's strong because y'all ain't been getting treated. I need, two things.
It's strong because niggas get antibiotics and they don't use the whole Z-Pack.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Dang, Nero, I'm sorry, I don't got it. I'm gonna need you niggas to do two things. I'm gonna need you niggas to go vote, and I'm gonna need y'all niggas to everyone go get an STD test. I have to ask. I don't know when do you get? We too old for this, y'all. Go to your doctor, get these STD checks, and get cleaned up. Get the antibiotics. Get yourself together and take the whole pack, like Niram say.
Use the whole Z-Pack.
Use the whole Z-Pack, and then use condoms. Go to Costco. Send us the email if y'all need some condoms.
You gonna buy them something, baby?
I'm sick of this. Yes, to prevent what is it? Resistance.
Antibiotic resistant gonorrhea.
Yes, to help prevent that. Because if it's like this for us, imagine what it's gonna be for our children.
Exactly.
Child, you're gonna have to get immunizations. And that thing is, I'm talking a little fun, but I'm also getting on y'all because y'all know better. Y'all know better. Like, you know, maybe the younger folks don't, maybe that 15 and so, but some of y'all in your 20s, what are y'all doing? You have sets. You have the risk of getting a disease, a STD or STI, whatever we're calling them.
Right. It's two things. Yeah.
Like,
I would say it's two things when you having sex with a stranger that you willing to risk it all, right?
Yes.
You willing to die and you willing to create a baby.
You better pray for the baby.
Those are the two things you're risking, right? Because you fuck around and get HIV, right? Oh. You fuck around and get can we get an antibiotic resistant gonorrhea?
And it's gonna turn into something else,
right?
And especially the way we eat Popeyes and GMOs. Nah, don't know what that's gonna mutate to.
You said the GMOs gonna be activated by the gonorrhea, the steroid and the Popeyes. Stupid.
I'm just telling y'all the truth. I'm just telling you how I feel.
The steroids and the Popeyes gonna interact with the gonorrhea in your system and be really strong as fuck and not have.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Throw the whole body away. Saying.
Yeah. Do better, y'all. Go get tested. Ain't no shame in getting tested. You get tested, you have an STD, you then go get the medicine and get better.
Right. And you tell everybody you've had
yes, then you pull a Lawrence, then you got to do the walk of shame. You got to do the call of shame. Should have thought about that before you laid down with your legs open. You got to call everybody, then you got to put a condom on after. However number of penises in the room need condoms. I'm talking to all my communities. Damn it.
That goes for those too.
Everybody needs something on because you ain't cleaning them. Oh, we can't have real talk, so we have to have a sex episode.
I'm just saying,
so I ain't talking real.
Even the strippers rub down that pole with that cleaning solution after somebody to get off of there.
You got to clean this stuff. You got to clean everything. Everything got to be clean. Y'all do better. You know better. Our generation knows better, right? Generations before us didn't know like what called, like, you know, in the 80s, folks didn't know what AIDS was and HIV and like how some of the STDs and STI, like people really didn't know, right? You know, certain popular folks understood, right? But we know good and damn well how these diseases and infections are transmitted, and we know how they can be prevented, and through prevention can come to elimination, right? I don't got time to pet y'all nasty niggas.
And some of this shit is bacterial. Most of this shit is bacterial. So
put on a condom and go to the doctor. And the thing is, I'm not stopping you from having sex. I don't care who you have sex with, how much. You know, do you? But know that if you're sleeping with multiple partners, condom or no condom, you need to be going to that doctor at minimum every 6 months. If you're fucking in double digits, you need to be there every 3. It's just the responsibility of it. Love yourself.
Preach now.
Don't you love yourself? Do better. I'm not sugarcoating this. It's okay if you're fucking. Just go to the doctor. Oh, nasty nigga. Go to the doctor, clean off them dildos. The reals and the fake ones. Pull back the skin if you ain't circumcised. All of this.
What? True that. No, because it's the truth, right?
Come on. This is about sexual health and hygiene.
It is.
Do better.
And this is all a black problem.
I don't have nothing else to say because y'all know better. You can get on Facebook and Instagram. You know what it is.
I just keep going back to use the whole Z-Pack.
Why y'all think y'all better just because it stopped burning?
If you're prescribed a Z-Pack, no matter what it is, use
just because it leaking
the whole Z-Pack.
No, just because they ain't leaking no more, they stop at the pink pill. Go all the way to the white one. I'm mad. I'm not sugarcoating this. I don't have no sympathy for this. Because y'all know what you can do to protect yourself.
You want to talk about Megyn Kelly?
Yeah, not much to say. What the fuck is wrong with her? I think it was the read. This bitch is damn near 50. How you ain't know it was appropriate? It was inappropriate. Blackface was inappropriate. You didn't know blackface was inappropriate. You've been on this earth for 50 years and you just figured that out? Get out of here, Megyn Kelly. She been on some shit for a while, though. She got a good package.
Didn't she get fired? They fired her ass?
I don't know what she got. She probably got a servant's pay and gently escorted outside the door. And I'm sure she's going to sue. And fine. Megyn, you can't come on NBC talking that stupid shit. Take your ass back to Fox.
I thought she was on. Well, never mind. I don't even.
She was, and then she was the sauce when she was on Fox, because she was talking that shit, right? And then she tried to be mainstream and thought she was on cumbering that shit over on NBC. Al Roker wasn't having it. Like, it just didn't work, sis.
Al Roker was pissed at a motherfucker.
And you don't see Al Roker. He just talk about like the weather and tomatoes and donuts and shit. Right. Al don't even be doing that.
I'll be talking about old black man shit.
He done came up out himself.
Right. Because he always be talking about the weather and shit. Like, yeah, it's going to be cold, y'all.
I'm like, Al, is you even a meteorologist?
No. He's just I told you, he's just a nigga just to be talking about weather.
I don't like to call people credentials. Did you go to the school for this, Al?
He just be doing old black man things. Al Roker is your daddy. If he was on Today's Show.
Yeah. He do. He just be adding commentary and then it'd be like, it's gonna be sunny.
Ooh, it's gonna be a cold one. Ooh, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. Let me go look out the window, look on that grass. Ooh, yeah. For everybody, it's raining. So don't turn in a sprinkler. Save a little money.
Jeez. But he got the right to be mad. The thing with Meg, she's just so stupid. She's not even playing the game right.
Well,
Like, come on, Megyn. Like, and I know she's trying to be jazzy and, cutting edge. But even I think it was the white man tried to save her to be like, yes, this is America. It's freedom of speech, right? And I think he did it like, you have the right to dress up however you want to. But also you need to recognize if you're going to dress up like a motherfucking fool, you be willing to be dragged all through the streets of Twitter, Instagram, the internet, everywhere because of it, right? Because that's freedom of speech. Mm. And she didn't even take that bait. She's so stupid.
No. Because, Megyn Kelly be still thinking she has Fox and shit.
I don't see, when I was growing up, I didn't see any problem. Also one disrespectful. Bitch, so you telling me in 1978, 1980, if you went through the face with your face painted black and through a nigga neighborhood, nobody was going to say nothing? Okay, sis. White people be so disconnected. She knows what she's doing. And it's fine. She's probably going to take the 6 months off. And actually, it's a good time to take off. It's the holiday season.
It is.
So she's going to take off the holidays, spend it with her family. She'll be back by the spring or summer on Fox or some right-wing platform, spewing the bullshit again until they shut her down, ass down for something. Until they start getting in her uterus. Then she'll come on the air apologizing again. Just bullshit. Actually, I don't have much to say. It's just ridiculous. No empathy, no. That's dumb. Bitch, ain't no other topics to talk about instead of blackface. And why white people don't have no creativity? Black people, we always dress like y'all motherfuckers, and y'all we don't be putting white stuff on our face. That's actually, in honor of this, I think I might put on a Wayne's Brothers white chits.
For Halloween.
Let's get that trending. No, I'm not gonna dress up like. Let's get that trending. On iTunes or something. Let's get that movie requested. Cause them the only niggas I know them did whiteface. I remember when that movie came out. I said these niggas on the television on whiteface. And I feel like I kept looking around like
these niggas is in whiteface.
Thank you, my kings, for doing that. Nothing to say. You got anything to say about him or Megan or the white faces?
Fuck Megan Kelly. She can kiss my ass. Fuck her.
She just gonna sit tight and collect a check. Why do people have so much trouble collecting checks? Poor and rich. Sometimes you just gotta collect a check. It's phases in your life where your job is just to collect a check. Mm-hmm. Why she just couldn't do it? Because nobody was watching her.
No, nobody cared.
Anything else, Nam? We're gonna close this on out. I'm sorry I took up so much space in this episode.
No biggie. You gotta live your bliss, baby. This is our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
As always, to submit your black love story, go to blacklovematters.com. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Salt, shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. To talk about, to leave us a comment about anything we talked about in the episode, go to our website, Black Love Matters. We got SoundCloud. And we also got that voicemail. That's at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later. And remember, love is ever evolving.
Peace.
Peace.